Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. It's SPG day. The Beast. The Pink Beast. The biggest gun in the game, I guess. Right? The T. I have to look because I forgot. The T92. What can the T92 do? It's not going to take very long, but I'll tell you, the T92 can do a lot. It's time to move out, which in T92 speak means reverse. There's another SPG in the game, a Bat Chat 15555. There's a show called that, right? Brooklyn 55555. Okay, now he's on top of the hill. He's going to aim at a poor, unsuspecting tank that might try and take an aggressive position. Let's see if he connects. What kind of ammo does he have? He has the the small splash radius. Ooh, 300. Wow, okay, only 375. Let's see if it's a small splash radius. Yes. No, stun duration. Damage radius 12.4. Stun duration 14 to 35. Damage radius 7. Okay, it's the smaller radius, less splash damage, less stunning, and higher damage ammo, isn't it? The potential damage for this one is 1,420. The other one, 1,100. So he has a chance of doing more damage if he hits. But if he misses, he will do less damage because he's got a smaller splash radius. So he has to carefully aim his shot, which means nothing in this game because, as I pointed out, this particular SPG underwent. If you watched my video on the Object 261, the best Tier 10 SPG in the game, this one here, that was the perfect example, right? Perfectly aimed shot, perfectly. And it went to the edge of the aim circle and hit the house. So this particular SPG, Wargaming just decides what your RNG is going to be, and you will not hit bullseyes a lot. Your shots will deviate to the edge of your aim circle frequently with this one. So if you use this ammo and you get trolled on RNG, let's see. That was a direct hit. Okay, that time it paid off. A direct hit, he got, what did he get? 602 damage. He might have got 350 damage with the other type of ammunition. But it relies on you hitting. And the weakness of this SPG is the dispersion within the aim circle. So when HE was rebalanced, this SPG took a huge nerf. Because it was designed that way originally when Wargaming put it in. It had the biggest gun, but it would miss a lot, but the splash damage was so... the splash radius was so large and the damage was so high that you know, even if you missed someone by a full tank width, you would do a lot of damage. Boom! That's a direct hit! 1,474! That's what happens when you hit. So, if you want to rely on RNG, right, if you want to, like, Wargaming decides, if your shell deviates or you aim carefully, and if Wargaming does what it did when he aimed at that Death Star and deviates your shot and hits you do 0 a lot with this. But if Wargaming says, yeah, that is pixel, you must have a small sigma this time, and you actually hit, like, let's watch this. Let's just watch. Oh, he's disappeared. Gotta make your shot count. If Wargaming says yes, let's see if Wargaming says yes. Wargaming may not say yes. Wargaming said yes, but the tank moved. So, because this tank has such a more potential to get trolled in, it also has the opposite, more potential of when Wargaming says yes and the RNG is good, you're going to get the extreme result in this game. This one is going to end up with the highest damage games. If you search SPGs for that one anomalous highest damage game, it'll probably be this one. Because in that one game, out of 5,000, where 9 out of your 10 shots do this, then you've got the biggest gun, you do the most damage, you have the most extreme result. But don't confuse the most extreme result in this case as being consistently the best. Those are two different things. This one has the highest damage potential if you hit. Trouble is, it doesn't hit a lot. But this guy's trying to he's chosen to go with the smaller splash radius. What happened? The smaller splash radius shells with higher damage potential. And you can see he carefully aims his shots. He wants to make his shots count. And then when he presses the trigger, he just prays to Wargaming. Let's see. Is this guy going to poke around here? If he does, it could be very bad for him. Okay, let's see. I think you could take a shot now, buddy. And direct hit! 500 to that. There you go. In the situation where you hit, beautiful. This bat chat is probably firing at the same targets and hitting quite a bit and does not have the damage potential. For the bat chat, it has very good sigma, very small aim circle. The best choice of ammo for the bat chat, believe it or not, some players will say, is the armor piercing. Because you have direct hits a lot coming into the top of the tanks and a very high potential to actually... Oh, is he going to take this shot? Oh! Oh! This is the 1 in 5,000 games, guys. This is the 1 in 5,000 games. Now, here's a question for you. If you have 3 marks on your barrel, does that mean Wargaming gives you a better RNG? You answer that question for me. Do you earn better RNG by having 3 marks on your barrel? Or do you earn your 3 marks if you get better RNG? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? You guys let me know what you think. But that was 1 in a 5,000 shot on that Progetto leaping off the cliff. Now let's see. Very high chance he's going to hit the building. But Wargaming says direct hit! Guys, remember, I selected this game on purpose. You're watching the 1 in 5,000 game on purpose. I selected it. This is not what normally happens, okay? But when it does happen, you're glad that you have the biggest mofo gun. All right? And it's like that guy, right? That climbed up the mountain and struggled all the way to the top. And he pushed the cannon. He had the biggest gun, and he pushed it all the way to the top of the mountain. And his friend was following him, and he pushed it because he was going to shoot and have the war. He pushed it all the way to the top of the mountain. When he got to the top of the mountain, he said to his friend, "Give me the cannonball." And his friend said, "I thought you had the cannonball." You guys, you get the reference there? Anyone know that reference? Come on, leave it in the comment section if you know that reference. The late, great, may he rest in peace. Do you know who that was that told that joke?
Thank you very much.
Gore's Medal. He did damage that exceeds 8 times the hit points of his vehicle. He ended up with over 5,000 damage, which was a hell of a result. But because he did not get a lot of stun assist, he finishes, like, what is that, 5th? Oh, yeah. How much did it cost you? Oh, he eked out some profit, which is really nice. And for the second joke today, let me introduce to you the Bishop. That's the punchline, the Bishop. All of you, if you play SPGs, you realize that that's funny. But did you guys get that initial reference? Who told that joke, the cannonball joke? You don't remember it? Pushes the cannon all the way to the top of the mountain, and he goes, "Hand me the cannonball. I thought you had the cannonball."
Let's get this shit
Right?
on the road.
And then he looks at the audience and he goes, You understand? Because he could not shoot. He could not shoot the cannonball because he does not have the cannonball. You understand? Thank you very much. You guys got that? If you don't get that, that was the very first joke that comedian ever told. And the second, the second joke he ever told was probably even funnier. He was on the Dick Van Dyke Show, and they introduced him. No one knew him then, and he comes out. Dick Van Dyke introduces him, and he comes out. Comes out on stage and he stands there and he goes, he's like this. He goes, I would like to do, no, I would like to tell the joke. I would like to do the imitation of the frog. This is the imitation of the frog. Repeat. 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 Thank you very much. And then Dick Van Dyke goes, thanks very much. And the guy walks off stage. Did you guys ever... That was the true story. That was how he was introduced to the world on the Dick Van Dyke Show. And if you don't know the reference, look it up. They made a movie about him, and they wrote songs about him. And some people believe that he's still not dead. He was one of the funniest guys. He was just so funny. Like this, whatever this stupid thing is that we're watching right now. This is SPG Day, by the way, guys. So I wanted to show you a serious SPG game. That's the first one. And then thank you to my channel members who said, hey, maybe we should watch some mid-tiers more often, which we did yesterday. Did you watch yesterday's video? If you want to see a more serious video, if you're thinking, who is this joker? If you want to watch a more serious video, watch yesterday's video, which was, what was the title? Why are the mid-tiers more balanced and more fun? The most fun tier in the game, tier 5, 6, and 7. I don't know exactly what the title is, something like that. I forgot. It's been a day, right? And that was not trolling, that title. Tier 5, 6, and 7 are the most fun tiers and the most balanced tiers in the game. You've been balanced. And I explain why. A very logical... Do you guys agree? It was a very logical discussion where I explained it through the game mechanics and the history and evolution of the game mechanics in this game. Is that going to hit? Oh my... Just almost outside his range. Ay. Did you see that shot? That was... This is when RNG works. Maybe that should be the name of this video. When RNG works. Okay, that'll be the name of the video. When RNG works. But I gave a very detailed discussion on why tier 5, 6, and 7, 4, 5, 6, and a little bit 7, are the most balanced and the most fun tier to play. So leave it in the comment section if you agreed with me, even though you left a comment yesterday. Leave it in the comments. Say, yeah, he was right. You should go watch that video from yesterday if you missed it. And he did 2 blind shots there, and then the guy must have backed up. The Bishop. You know what the Bishop is? Did you guys ever watch Seinfeld? Everyone watched some episodes of Seinfeld. Remember the character, Newman? That's the Bishop. As soon as you start to replay and it's a Bishop, you go, oh, Bishop. Newman. That's what the Bishop is to me. Take a shot. Can't even... Oh my God. Armor not hit. Well, so what? The armor's not hit. Look at him. How did he... He's... What does he still looped it over? How? Ridiculous. What a stupid type. He's got his ass up on the rock. He's pointed at the ground and bloop, he shoots it over the building. They should have an SPG in the game where the gun is straight up. Don't you think? And then you could just move it a little bit like this. And the shell goes... And it takes like 15 seconds to arrive. There you go, Wargaming. I got an idea for you. To make the game more fun. Make an SPG. That shell trajectory goes way up in the... goes way up in the air. And then drops down pretty much vertically. Like 10-15 seconds later. But has a massive splash radius. So that everyone within the vicinity Get stunned. Everybody must get stunned. Right? You guys know that reference? Everyone knows that reference, right? They'll stun you when you're hiding in the city. They'll stun you when you know, right? All right, I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. The Bishop Newman. Shoot, come on. Oh, so if that would have hit, that would have been ridiculous. He has to move now because most of the map is out of his range. When you're driving the Bishop like this, just fire as you're driving. Sometimes you hit things. Just point up and shoot. Because your shell can't go that far. It's going to land in the map. There might be a tank there. The stupid tank. Why are you going this way? You should have went straight. What are you going to do? Shoot from the bridge. All right, there's a lot of enemies left. There's 5 enemies left. Where are they going to be? Where can they be now? There he is. Is it possible? Oh. They're going to be at A7, 8, 9, and 10, right? A7, 8, 9, 0. So you're putting yourself in, you're not going to be able to shoot them. I would have went to here. Look at the map. I would have went to there instead of doing all this driving. But, you know, you can't shoot there. Oh, you can. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, you can. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Shoot! Oh, he just keeps missing. You gotta use a T92, has a more accurate gun. Shoot! Bullseye! If you're an SPG enthusiast, you're going to be so happy that you got to watch a Bishop game, right, guys? Leave it in the comment section. I'm so happy that Claus featured a Bishop. Shoot over the house. Shoot over the house. This guy's barely inside his range. Shoot! Boop! And so ends SPG Day, guys. He finished on top, and on top with XP as well. Over 2,000 damage. And he got... You know what we didn't check? Let's go back and check. In the T92 game, in the team score, I wanted to contrast the amount of damage the T92 did. Let's look at his stats here. He took 10 shots and hit 7, which is very anomalous. Right? And he did 0 stun assist, and he finished where he did. The Bat Chad here that I said had a very accurate gun, let's check that, because I didn't check. He took 13 shots and only hit 4. But he was using the shell that does stun assist, and he got 1,400 stun assist. So he only did 1,100 damage. He did 5 times less damage than the T92, and they finished, look at the XP, 742, 719. The XP was almost the same, even though this guy did 5 times as much damage. And that's how much stun assist adds to your total. So if you're looking for XP, the way this guy played, not good. But if you're looking for to do damage, the way this guy played, very good. Anyways, we'll end it there, guys. SPG Day. Another day, another SPG. I'll catch you guys on the next one.